1. Bringing back the giant moa, science's incredible extinction reversal project. 2. Resurrecting the moa, Ngāi Tahu's groundbreaking partnership with Colossal Biosciences. 1. Bringing back the giant moa, science's incredible extinction reversal project. Imagine a world where a colossal bird, towering at 12 feet, could once again roam the earth. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a groundbreaking scientific endeavor currently underway. A company based in Texas, with the support of renowned filmmaker Sir Peter Jackson, famous for his work on The Lord of the Rings, is embarking on an ambitious project to resurrect the extinct South Island giant moa. This remarkable bird, which stood an impressive 3.6 meters tall, is the focus of Colossal Biosciences, which has secured $15 million, £11 million, in funding from Jackson. They are collaborating with the Ngāi Tahu Research Centre in New Zealand to make this dream a reality. Colossal Biosciences is not new to the concept of de-extinction. Previously, they successfully bred designer grey wolves that share genetic traits with the long-gone dire wolf. However, this initiative marks their first attempt to bring a bird back to life, a task that presents unique challenges due to the way bird embryos develop inside eggs, differing significantly from mammalian in vitro fertilization, IVF. The company has set an ambitious timeline, aiming to see the moa resurrected within the next 5 to 10 years. The initial phase involves locating well-preserved moa bones to extract viable DNA, as explained by Colossal's chief scientist, Beth Shapiro. This DNA will then be analyzed and compared to the genomes of existing bird species, such as the tinamou and emu, to identify the specific genetic traits that made the moa distinct from its avian relatives. Once the genetically modified birds are created, they will be hatched and released into specially designated re-wilding sites. Sir Peter Jackson expressed his excitement about the project, stating, "The hope that within a few years, we'll get to see a moa back again, that gives me more enjoyment and satisfaction than any film ever has." He has personally collected between 300 and 400 moa bones, showcasing his deep interest in this endeavor. "The movies are my day job, and the moa are my fun thing I do. Every New Zealand schoolchild has a fascination with the moa," he added. However, this ambitious project is not without its critics. Some scientists argue that reintroducing extinct species into today's ecosystems may be impractical. While they acknowledge the potential for modifying the genes of living animals to mimic certain traits of extinct species, there are concerns that this focus on resurrecting lost creatures might divert attention from the urgent need to protect endangered species that still exist. The moa once thrived in New Zealand for approximately 4,000 years before becoming extinct around 600 years ago, primarily due to overhunting. A large skeleton of the moa, which was brought to England in the 19th century and is now displayed at the Yorkshire Museum, sparked significant international interest in this fascinating long-necked bird. So, what do you think? Is it ethical to bring back extinct species, or should we focus on conserving those that are still with us? Share your thoughts in the comments. 2. Resurrecting the moa, Ngāi Tahu's groundbreaking partnership with Colossal Biosciences. Imagine bringing a creature back from extinction that vanished centuries ago. That breathtaking ambition is now unfolding in New Zealand through a revolutionary partnership. The Ngāi Tahu Research Centre has forged a landmark alliance with genetic engineering pioneers Colossal Biosciences and filmmaker Sir Peter Jackson to resurrect the South Island giant moa and other treasured species. But here's what makes this truly groundbreaking: it's the first major de-extinction effort globally led by indigenous knowledge holders. This initiative isn't just about scientific marvel, it's about ecological healing. Coordinated from New Zealand's South Island, Te Waipunamu, the project aims to develop cutting-edge conservation tools while advancing habitat restoration. Established in 2011 at the University of Canterbury, the Ngāi Tahu Research Centre will steward every phase, extending the tribe's generations-long commitment to protecting species and ecosystems. Now, here's the transformative twist: Maori values, cultural heritage, and ancestral ecological knowledge will steer this scientific journey. Ngāi Tahu communities will directly guide the work, from lab research to conservation strategies, creating a world-leading model for indigenous scientific collaboration. And this is where critics might pause: could blending ancient wisdom with CRISPR technology redefine conservation ethics? Some argue it challenges nature's course, while others hail it as restorative justice. What's your take? Colossal Biosciences is investing heavily in New Zealand's unique biodiversity. Their commitments include sequentially rebuilding genomes for all 9 more species, work already underway. Developing comparative genomic studies across related birds like emus and tinamous. Creating conservation risk assessments and rewilding plans for revived moa populations. Establishing a regional biobank of culturally significant species within Ngāi Tahu territories. Funding community-led expeditions to collect biological samples. Designing ecotourism and carbon credit revenue models to benefit South Island communities. Launching STEM education programs for Ngāi Tahu youth. Building local laboratory capacity for conservation biotechnology. Archaeologist Kyle Davis, who accompanied colossal scientists to moa fossil sites, captured the cultural significance. Our ancestors lived alongside these birds. We're thrilled to weave oral histories with 21st century science. Ngāi Tahu Research Center Director Professor Mike Stevens added a sobering perspective. Moa extinction taught us about fragile ecosystems. This project lets us exercise our leadership, rangaturatangar, while merging ecological and economic visions. The science approach is meticulous: recover ancient DNA, analyze genomes, develop reproductive tech, integrate traditional ecological knowledge at every phase. Colossal's Chief Science Officer Dr. Beth Shapiro emphasized, combining indigenous wisdom with genomics helps us understand how keystone species like moa shaped entire ecosystems. Beyond science, expect real-world impact. Ngāi Tahu owned ecotourism ventures showcasing conservation innovation. Educational programs blending Maori knowledge systems with STEM. Sustainable job pathways in biotechnology. Open-sourced conservation tools for global use. Controversy alert. Sir Peter Jackson, who helped unite the partners, acknowledged the skeptics. Yes, there's science to overcome, but imagine rescuing species from extinction's darkness. Meanwhile, biologist Paul Schofield called moa cornerstones of New Zealand's ecosystems, stressing the project's potential discoveries. Now, let's get controversial. Is de-extinction a responsible conservation priority when thousands of living species edge toward oblivion? Does indigenous leadership in such projects set a vital precedent, or risk unintended consequences? We're at a crossroads between ambition and ethics. What's your view? Share your thoughts below. Do you support this fusion of heritage and science, or see pitfalls we're overlooking? The moa, flightless giants up to 3.6 m tall, vanished around 600 years ago after Polynesian settlement. Their herbivorous habits shaped forests for millennia, and their disappearance triggered cascading ecological changes still felt today. Bringing them back isn't just revival, it's rewriting our relationship with the natural world. Ready to dive deeper? Explore the science at colossal.com/moa. The journey to reunite Aotearoa with its lost giants has officially begun, and the implications will echo far beyond New Zealand's shores.